Well, Smiles from Black Women TV. Hello, folks. How's it going?
Good. How are you?
Good. So, Chloe, let me ask you, do you now have an appreciation for people who organize weddings, especially as opposed to people who want to do it themselves?
100%. Yes. Yes. I would hire a wedding planner, but that's just because I'm too chaotic on my own. I can't even find my passport. So,
And what about you, Isabella? How good are you in fashion? Besides picking out the
Um,
clothes and finding designers and all of that stuff.
I feel like I'm good at it on certain days. Depends on my mental state. Sometimes I'm able to pull out a great outfit. Sometimes I spend an hour and then end up turning up and showing up with a sweatpant and t-shirt look.
You see, what I do is I come outside. As long as my colors are coordinated, I'm good to go. I don't have to worry about anybody looking at the labels or anything like that. So film like this, obviously, it's Chloe, you're the only non-Latino in the cast. How was it working amongst this cast of Latinos that we all are familiar with and not able to, were you able to learn a little language?
Dale.
I have no idea what that means.
That means go or like hurry, right?
Yeah, and that can mean several things, but she's nailed it. Like don't underestimate her. She learned a lot. She learned a lot and she retained a lot for sure.
Yeah, I've been bragging about Andy teaching me how to smoke a Cuban cigar. Gloria taught me salsa dancing. But it was like I come from like a really loud, big Jewish family, and so there were a lot of like overlap, and I think that's what's so beautiful about this movie. It's like it's a celebration of culture, but also a celebration of cultures, and it's super relatable. And so yeah, I was once we were all like yelling at the table and like with food in our mouth and everyone laughing, I was like, I'm at home.
Isabella, I've seen a lot of your work in the last 5, 6 years, and they're all totally different from another, from each other. What went into saying yes and taking on this role, especially when we know what your upcoming roles are going to be?
Yeah.
I think it was the opportunity to work with this cast, but also I loved the idea of working in such a big ensemble comedy. I've not done much comedy in the past, and I want to continue doing comedy, and watching people like Chloe do their thing, and Ruben, and even like Andy and Gloria are super funny. It's just I feel like I picked up a lot, and Gaz is amazing. He convinced me with a very awesome phone call, diving into the levels of my character, and he made sure every character was so profoundly drawn out and real.
You talk about funny, and Chloe, you're the one with the funny bones. When you're working on this set, which one of these cast members has the funny bones to be on SNL as a host?
Oh,
if I haven't done so already.
I swear to you, every single person. Gloria, Andy, Isabella, Diego, Adria, and I hope they all host, because then I have buddies. That's always the best when you kind of know the host.
That's when you can go to the producers and say, I want to be in this skit with them because we've worked there.
Yeah, or the host will be like, I want this sketch. The few times that's happened has felt very cool.
I bet you feel like the cool kid. I would definitely feel really cool in that moment.
Kim Kardashian wanted this People's Court sketch, but then in that one I tongued Pete Davidson, and I think maybe she regrets us doing that sketch, but she fought for it and it was very cool. I was like, Kim Kardashian wants this sketch.
Isabella, would you be nervous or be ready to be on SNL to host a whole 90-minute show and learning the funny lines, especially since you're now tackling comedy?
I would be very excited. I've always wanted to do comedy like that, and I don't take myself too seriously in general, so I think I would be willing to make fun of myself.
No, you have such a dry, hilarious. You have me laughing so much, and you can sing, and like this is like a true triple threat star. When those come, you're like, whoo!
Well, there's going to be an audience watching this, having a laugh at the time, like I did. So wherever you guys are at, stay safe, take care. We'll talk down the road.
Thanks, Wilson.
Hi, Wilson.